Alright, we should be streaming now. We're going to be playing some Crash CTR. I gotta check to make sure the stream is running well. Just get going, and then we'll be able to get started. Right. Okay, yeah, it says I'm live. Let's see here. Alright. Yep, it's all here. I might have to edit here. Alright. I'm going to put an advertisement up. Just hang on with me. Oh, hello. I have the best videos? Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. But I'm going to play an ad. I'm going to get everything set up, and we should be good to go in about a minute or two. Thank you for joining. Alright. Alright. Whoops. Wrong game. Hang on. Alright. There we go. Crash CTR should be starting up now, so gotta turn on the audio.
Start your engines for Sony Computer Entertainment America production.
Alright. And one last thing. Okay, we should be good now, so enough preparation. We will be finally able to play some good old Crash CTR. I've been really looking forward to this stream. I really enjoyed my first stream with Dynasty Warrior, so hopefully this will be good.
Sony Computer Entertainment America production.
I also do wish I could skip this title sequence part, but not much I can do. Also, nothing I can do about the flash. Sorry, nothing I can do.
Fasten your seatbelts for another Naughty Dog creation.
Alright, so after this loading screen, we're going to be starting in adventure mode. I believe I'm probably just going to be playing through the normal 16 cups. I'm not going to be going for the relics and stuff, just because I'm only going to be doing it for 2 hours. If time allows, I might start doing some of this stuff, but I also would like to show off a really cool glitch in this game. But anywho, so we're just going to be starting off a new game. And now we get to pick our character. So, I ended up thinking about this, and I'm going to be playing as Pappu over here. Mainly because as this tiger cat reminds me of my own cat. And of course, I'm going to put the name as Zane, because that's my name. And Zane. Yeah, I did a small test just before I ended up starting stream, but yeah, I've been practicing a little bit before playing just to make sure I'm ready for this. I did also shut it, Aku, and nobody wants to hear your adventure. I could do all the explain. Thank you very much, Aku. But I ended up doing a little bit of practicing and ended up configuring the controls to a more likable way so that I can play the best. But anyway, so we're going to be heading out to our first race, which is going to be Crash Code. So, if you haven't heard of Crash Team Racing before, Crash Team Racing is another kart racing style game, kind of like Mario Kart, but with Crash characters, simply put. This is, of course, the PlayStation 1 game, but there's been quite a few different Crash Team Racing games. There's some on... I believe there's 2 different ones on the PlayStation 2, and they've been ported to various different systems, including the GBA and even the PSP. But this one in particular will always have a place in my heart because I really enjoyed playing this game as a kid, especially with my brother, because it has a really nice multiplayer mode. Because just like Mario Kart, it has battle versus play the Championship Cup in multiplayer mode, and it's overall really nice. Just to be able to play just being able to play this, but. A lot more people compare this to another kart racing, well, kind of kart racing game, Diddy Kong Racing, mainly because of there I ran into my own drop. But a lot of people like to compare this game to, Diddy Kong Racing just simply because, of the adventure mode, and in ways it is quite similar to that, I gotta say, because of, how the progression goes and everything. So, I would definitely say that this game is more similar to Diddy Kong Racing. I definitely won't deny it, but the main difference between this game and Diddy Kong Racing is that Diddy Kong Racing had 3 different vehicles, which was the normal car, the hovercraft, and then the airplane. This one just has the car. Not much else to say. But still, this game in particular, I don't know. I don't know if I could say I enjoy Crash Team Racing more or Diddy Kong Racing more. It's a little bit of a hard take to say if there's one I personally enjoy. I guess I could say there's things that I like that this one does more than the other one, but we completed our first race, got first place. It's going to be the first race of many, my friends. But anywho, so now because we got first place, we get to see ourselves on the podium.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Like I said, first trophy in many. No, Aku Aku, I do not want to hear it.
You collect.
Thank you. Like I said, I can basically tell you anything Aku Aku has to say, and even then, I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear him ramble basically a hint. I don't need, but anyways, if you go back and look at the warpath that I just completed the race at, you'll see that it now requires 1 key, or boss key. Once you complete all 4 races around this area, you'll be able to do a boss race with the boss of the area, who in spoiler alert, and well, it's not really a spoiler because if you drive back here, you can see the boss's door right over there, or boss's garage. Our first boss is going to be Ripper Roo, who was in Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2, but. Anyways, before we can even race them, we gotta complete these other levels across the map. So let's go to Mr. Caves next. Alright, so we got our second race here, Mystery Caves. Now, one thing about a lot of these courses in this game is that they're all themed around one of the characters that you can find in the game. With a few exceptions, Mystery Caves is one of them, which is not actually themed by a character. The first track I just recently did, Crash Cove, well, naturally that is Crash's course, but almost every character also does have their own quote-unquote course, if you will. Only 2 of the unlockable characters don't actually have their own courses, but all the boss characters, they have their own course. And I actually think that's a pretty cool thing, that, each character has their own quest. 64. But, one of the things I definitely do like about this game is the jumping. I mean, Mario Kart 64 did have a little bit of jumping, but it wasn't as fun as jumping in this game, because I just love how satisfying it is just to get a really good consecutive number of jumps and jump boosts. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, it is similar to Mario Kart, but it does do quite a few things a little bit differently, and dare I even say, a little bit better. I mean, like, this was actually the company Naughty Dog's first kart racing game, and a lot of people do point at this game to be one of the greatest. And yeah, sure, it does borrow some concepts from of course, Mario Kart, but still, they did a very, very nice job with this game, and once again, that's part of the reason why I'm playing it for you guys. But, overall, the controls are very tight, very responsive, and the game just feels very nice. Like, I know quite a few people who are able to do some really great things in the means of, racing. Like, they're unbelievably good at this game, but I'm just okay at this game. I'm not great or anything. In fact, even though I'm playing the target right here, the thing is, he's actually the easy mode. Each character actually does have their own set difficulty for Invention Mode, and I'm playing as one of the beginner characters. If you play as Crash, you play as Intermediate mode, or if you play as Cortex, X-Engine, or Coco. They're considered to be intermediate characters, and Tiny and Dingodile are both considered to be advanced characters, as in, the game will be a little bit harder if you play as them. But we just got our second victory right here. So, on to the podium again! Get our trophy. But, yeah, each character does have their set difficulty, and it's usually depending on their racing stats. The two beginner characters are Polar and Pura, the Polar Bear and Pappu. But, yeah, so basically playing as Pura here is basically an easier way of playing the game.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Yay, we got our second trophy. No,
When you get a TNT crate on your head.
I do not want to hear your I got enough. Actually, no, I don't. I don't get enough of it. But anyway, so we only have one area to go, and next up is Ruse 2. Once again, because as I mentioned, a lot of the courses are for each one of the characters. This is Ripper Roo's course. And this is also the course that we will be playing on when we race them for the boss race. And each stage does feel very well put together, especially in the means of how they place the jumps and a lot of stuff like that. A lot of these courses do feel very unique to each other, as a lot of them do have some of their own surprises and shortcuts of their own. But there's actually quite a few. There's actually one rumor in particular about this game that was very interesting, and deals with some of the unlockable characters, because you can unlock all the main boss characters to race and play as, which is really cool. But then there's of course a few bonus characters like Entropy, who you can unlock if you complete all of his time trials, and you can also play as Fake Crash too. Thing about Fake Crash is that he was based off a really bad Japanese plush toy of Crash, and then there's also another one, Penta the Penguin, who is a special character that's only unlockable via cheat code. Yeah, there's cheat codes for this game where you can where you can add a couple of cheats as well as unlock some of the boss characters early, which I admittedly did just because it's fun to play as some of the unlockable characters. But anyway, so one myth about this game is that the main villain to this game, who's named Oxide, Nitrous Oxide, he is, a lot of people think he was unlockable via beating him with all of his time trials, because, as I said in trophy, he's unlockable by completing all of his time trials, so why not Oxide? Turns out it's actually not true. You cannot unlock him without using Game Shark or special cheating software. So, unfortunately, you cannot actually play as him, but it's clear that he has the very best stats in the game. Unless you're playing the European version, which means Penta and Oxide are actually equal. But we ended up getting our third trophy, so really happy to do that.
Congratulations, you win.
Which means we only have one more race in this area before we were able to challenge the boss. Yeah, I don't know, if this is going rather quickly, I might end up actually doing some time trials. Also, shut up, Aku Aku, nobody wants to hear you. So we got our last course for this map, we got Sewer Speedway, so let's go and play. Sorry. Here we go! In the means of hidden shortcuts, this is probably one of the more famous courses for those hidden shortcuts. Just simply because there's one section, as you can see through the map, there's a little bit of a pipe section that you can reach. Only if you jump high enough up there. It's very tricky and you need a lot of speed to do it, but it's awesome if you're able to get up there. Just because of the fact that if you're doing the time trial mode, there's quite a few boxes that you can find up there that will reduce the amount of time. Yeah, I'll probably get into the time trials a little bit later, but because that's another big part of adventure mode, completing the time trials to get relics. Because similar to the Crash Bandicoot games where you can do different time trials to get relics, you can do the same in here. And of course, they have the Sapphire, Gold, and Platinum relics. And Platinum, as you can imagine, is the most difficult to get, and you need to be basically a pro. But luckily, you only really need to get the Sapphire in order to get 100% of the game. Although, if you want 101%, you gotta get all the Platinum ones. I mean, if you're going above 100, you gotta go all the way.
One for the road.
Anyways, after we complete this race, we're going to be doing our first boss race with Ripper Roo. Now, Ripper Roo is actually my brother's favorite character in the game. I don't blame him. Ripper Roo's pretty cool. But I usually just stick with Pura. Or sometimes I might play as Penta when I'm feeling it. Or even Komodo Joe. Komodo Joe's pretty cool. But, that's something we'll be seeing later on. But oh yeah, that just reminds me of another thing. Another thing, as you might be able to see on top of the screen there, is the number of Wumpa Fruit I have. In this game, Wumpa Fruit is basically like the bananas from Diddy Kong Racing, as in once you get 10, you'll be able to go a little bit faster. But getting the Wumpa Fruit means that you'll get slightly more powerful power-ups from the drops, which is once again pretty cool, I gotta say, and it kind of incentivizes you more to try to get the Wumpa Fruits from the crates. But with that being said, we've just completed our 4th race and going to get our 4th trophy. Sorry, just got not great. Yeah, sorry about the resolution. I just got a notification on my computer and seems to have screwed it up a little bit. So I'm going to go to the save spot, save the game, and try to get this fixed. Yeah, whenever I go out of full screen mode, it seems to do this to me, but I think I'll be able to slowly navigate my way to the save screen wherever it may be. That's one thing I hate about the simulator. Whenever I get a notification on the screen, it seems to usually screw something up. But I can hear the save panel. Okay, there's the save. Aku, get out of here! I'm trying to save it so that people don't have to watch. Okay. Save it. Okay. I apologize again for that. That was just the screen causing issues. I'm going to have to restart the emulator for right now, so please bear with me. Okay. Well, at least we did not lose that progress. I just gotta be careful whenever I'm selecting things on my computer.
Start your engines! For Sony Computer Entertainment America production. Fasten your seatbelts for another Naughty Dog creation.
Well, like I said, we'll be able to start back where we left off. It's not a big deal. So. Alright. Not great. Not great. Going to have to restart again. Controls are screwed up. Of course, a lot of problems gotta happen. Okay.
Start your engines!
Everything should be fixed now. I mean, like, if issues continue to persist, I might just have to play in window mode rather than full screen. If I do end up doing that, the game will appear a little bit smaller on your screen, but at least I won't have to have issues like that where things just screw up. So okay. Alright, there we go. Let's just reload from our previous save and continue from there, but alright. I apologize for those technical difficulties, but we're back now, so all we got to do all we have to do right now is race the boss, which is Ripper Roo. Unfortunately we missed this conversation, but the thing about Ripper Roo is he likes to talk in crazed laughter. But anyways, while the loading screen does pop up, you can almost always hit the edge of the screen. But anyways, we're going to be racing Ripper Roo. Here we go. these boss races usually aren't too difficult, at least if you play on the beginner mode, but they can... Oh. Gotta jump. Okay. Think about Ripper Roo, he continuously drops TNT. And you gotta avoid it and try to get in front of them, because once you get in front of them, you know, at least you won't have to worry about the TNT dropping. Come on. Get going. Turn it. Yeah, it does get a little bit tricky for first. Oh, there we go, got him. Darn it. I am not doing too well, am I? Oh well. If I have to restart a race, it'll be fine. Darn it. Because if you want to get TNT off, you gotta keep jumping. But I'm actually in front of them now, which is surprising. Once again, benefits playing on the easier difficulty. And we should be able to pull home a victory right here. Hey, we did it. Even after those mistakes, I still ended up winning. Oh well. Anyways, time to go to the winner's podium, as instead of getting a trophy, we're going to get the boss key, which means that we get to move on to the next area. Well, next two technically, but get to move to the next area. So now that we got the boss key, we can unlock the door, which gets us to the next area. Now, as you can see, all the race areas have now reopened, including the special arena.
Opening this new
arena. Also, shut up. We also get a special arena level where we get to basically collect different crystals for a time myself. But once again, we're not going to be worrying about that right now. I'll see if there's enough time at the end of the stream for us to do that, but otherwise let's move on to the second area. Now the second area, as you can see, a lot of stuff is still not open to us. We have, of course, we have a save computer, but we also have two warp pads where one we need 5 gems and the other one we need 10 relics in order to unlock. That is the turbo track and the turns track, I believe. Over there we got Oxide ship, which is the final boss. We need 4 keys, and then there's another locked door, which you need 2 keys for, which gives you to the gym races. But anyway, so once again, let's get to the real second area where we can actually do some races. So once again, we got two races that are open to us. We got, what is this one again? I believe, yeah, Coco. Yeah, this is Coco Park. So let's race Coco Park. Once again, I think it goes without saying that this is Coco's track. But one other interesting thing about Ripper Roo is that there's actually unused dialogue for him, where instead of speaking in this crazed laughter, he actually speaks English, and it's actually kind of weird seeing him actually speak in English, because you never actually hear him speak in the other games, so Oh, in ways, his crazy laughter is just normal because that's what he sounds like in regular Crash games. But yeah, there's actually quite a bit of unused stuff for Crash CTR. I ended up actually looking into some of the stuff, and it's very interesting to see what ended up being covered. In fact, almost in any game in general, it's just interesting seeing what did and didn't make the cut. And in the means of different things that didn't make the cut, some of the stuff was actually found in the demo of the game. Like, for example, one of the things about the demo was that Polar and Tiny the Tiger both had different icons, as you can see on the left. Polar had the slightly different looking icon along with Tiny. But there was also a couple of power-ups that never were included. One of which was a spring, and another one was just a different icon for a shield, and one didn't do nothing at all. But yeah, there was a few cut power-ups, and it's just kind of interesting seeing that this stuff was cut, and in some ways it kind of makes me wonder, you know, what happens if that stuff was actually in the game. And we won our next race, which means we get our 5th trophy now. Oh, Polar right there, just laying there.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Let's get Aku.
You can go faster through time.
I don't need to hear your hits. I'm doing just fine on my own. Oh yeah, by the way, boss for Area 2 is Pappu. We won't be getting to see him until I complete these next 3 races. Because another thing I could talk about is some of the character stats too. In general, the boss characters do perform a little bit better than the main cast, it seems. Well, I mean, it actually does make sense that the boss would be a little bit better, but of course, as I said, Oxide is by far the best character in general. Although in the European versions, as I mentioned, Penta actually does share the same stats, but in this one, Penta shares the same stats with Pura and Polar. So Penta's no better than them. I mean, like, in kind of ways in this game, the regular animal characters are just simply classed in their are classified as the same. What is Dingle-Dial doing? He was just like spinning around. Okay, now he's driving like normal. I don't know what Dingle-Dial was doing there. But this is also pro-ish track, so I better not lose. Alright. By the way, secret. I bet you thought I was going to crash right into that, but no, it's actually a secret shortcut for this map. Yeah, like I said, there's a few different shortcuts in that map, and that was one of them. In fact, if you want to get all the crates into time trial mode, you gotta make sure you know that shortcut. And in ways, the time trial mode actually does allude to some of these shortcuts if you don't know how to get to them, so it's kind of nice. Oh, alright. You need a speed boost this thing. Finger dial, you're driving, your spinning driving tactics aren't going to beat me. They're not. Yeah. You're not going to beat me, dude. I mean, you could spin all you want. You're not going to win. And I just did. Anyway, so we won our 6th race, 6 out of 16. So I'd say we're actually doing pretty fast. Hang on, what time? I don't know, we might have... Well, I am going to be doing that glitch, but the glitch doesn't really require that much time, to be honest, so... I don't think,
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
But I don't think I'll... Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens.
To get a turbo boost while...
Yeah, shut it, Akko. I don't need your tips. Anyways, let's get to the next one, Pappu's Pyramid. This is Pappu's track. The boss track you'll also be racing on once I get to that point. But yeah, Pappu's track. This was also the track that was included in the demo as well. And there's also a really big shortcut on this track, and this track is overall a little bit tricky. You really gotta know what you're doing in order to pull off some of these shortcuts and stuff. You gotta be careful too, especially of those carnivorous plants. Because, like for example, one of the shortcuts yeah. You gotta get a lot of speed in order to do that shortcut properly, otherwise you're just gonna fall. But basically you jump from there and you get up on there. I might be able to do it if I do this speed boost sometime. Oh wait, forward. Yeah, this is one of the more trickier races, and if there's any boss race, I might have to restart and maybe Pappu. Or Oxide, of course. It's going to be Oxide friendly because, well, Oxide is naturally the best race. So I may have to restart on some of these races just because some of them are very difficult. Even on the easy mode without playing, it can still be very challenging.
Too bad.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for this. Those plants literally eat you and your cart alive. Maybe next time, Engine. Maybe next time. We did it. I knew we could. I bet you knew I could too. Gotta have faith. Do my best. Think about it, don't you?
Congratulations, you win.
Alright, so we just got one more race left before we can race Pappu and get on to the next area.
To get around a tight turn.
Also, no, I don't care. luckily, after the second world, Aku would stop giving you hints, so after that, I at least won't have to worry about this, but we'll worry about skipping him. But our next course is going to be Dingo Canyon, which is obviously Dingo Dial's course. I do also find it interesting that my brother and actually my mom, they were both really into the whole Crash Bandicoot series, along with Banjo and Kazooie too. That was actually their favorite game series when they're growing up. And in fact, when I was still when I wasn't even born yet, my mom was actually playing Crash Bandicoot. So in ways, I had to thank, of course, my mom and, well, the Crash Bandicoot series for being the thing that got me into video games. It's really crazy to me that such a long time ago, my mom was really good at the Crash Bandicoot series. Although she never really played Crash CTR, it was my brother who was the one who played Crash CTR. And I don't blame him. I mean, he was as a fan of kart racing games even before I was born. But I ended up being the one who got really good at racing games. Well, by really good, I mean I'm like I said, I'm okay at this game, but the game I'm really good at is F-Zero. F-Zero is probably one of my favorite racing games as well. But F-Zero, I might end up streaming F-Zero another time too. I don't know. I really do enjoy F-Zero, and if I do stream it, I will probably either play like GameCube version or the N64 version. Both were really good, in my opinion. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, we did. I knew we could. So that's yet another race down, and after we beat Pappu, we're actually halfway there. I'd say I'm already halfway there. Look at Pappu.
Pappu much tired of watching puny slugs race so slow. Pappu want in action to lay boom down big and prove Pappu is world's best driver. Pappu moves so fast, you munch tracks.
Well, we're going to be seeing about that, Pappu. I mean, I might not be the world's best, but I'm world's goodest. Goodest. That's a word. Alright, so time to race Pappu. Alright, so think about Pappu. He throws the potion. Once again, gotta be very careful not to hit these potions. Once again, a lot of the bosses are quite similar to each other. Because once again, as you know, Ripper Roo, he threw the TNT crates. But yeah, you really gotta focus to be careful. So if I don't say that much this race, that's why I gotta focus on this race. It could be very, very tricky. Although I say that, and I'm already way in front of probably. Yeah. I wouldn't be so sure about that. I don't know if you're going to win or not. I had those missiles just for you.
I will obey.
You're not, I'd say you're being a bit confident in your ability. Hi there. Alright, final lap. Gotta beat him. Then use force. Come on. There you go. There we go. I just had to get those missiles. Yeah, the missiles are probably the most useful in this race. And we did it! Another boss defeated. Pappu. Sorry, you did not win. It's time to go to the podium where we get our boss key. Sorry, I ended up pulling up my phone just so I could read the comments like it did. I currently have this full screen on my computer, so it's a little bit tricky for me to actually leave the right live chat, but are you a pro at this? No, I am not a pro at this. I would love to be, but I'm not the greatest at this.
Pappu not himself today. Maybe Pappu not eating a big breakfast. You are fast for being so small. Here is key to help. Oxide much bigger problem for you. Him not as big, but him much more grumpy.
Yeah, sorry Pappu. You gotta eat a balanced friend. But anyway, so yeah, I'm not a pro at this game. I'm decent at this game, but I'm definitely not a pro. I am not overestimating my ability. And keep in mind, like I said, I'm also playing on easier mode just so I have an easier time playing this. But if you are playing on the harder difficulties, trust me when I say Oxide is near impossible to beat. Yeah, unless if you're a really good player. Anyway, so this is the third area, the ice area. But at the moment you only have one race open, which is which one is this? Blizzard Bluff. So I'm gonna go ahead and play. So I believe this track is Penta's track. Yeah, it's this one's Penta's track actually. And the interesting thing is some people do actually wonder where Penta's penguin actually came from. And Penta actually came from the Crash Bandicoot manga. Yeah, there was actually a manga of Crash Bandicoot, which is kind of crazy to think, but keep in mind, I mean, Super Mario also had the manga too of its own. But yeah, the manga actually did have Penta the Penguin as a character in it. There's only two manga books in the entire series, but I actually read it, and I kind of find it entertaining. Then again, that's the thing about me, I find just about everything entertaining. I mean, like, I even watch a lot of movies that people say are really bad, but I end up watching them, I'm like, oh, I enjoyed that. It really, because I'm just so easily entertained. I really... Although although I will say, hey, when it comes to games, I do have a little bit of a higher standard of what I really find fun, you know. And this I can assure you, is definitely fun. Because I always love racing games. I especially like the high speeds. I like the high speeds. I like the creative designs, and in this game I like to bounce around on the hills a lot. And another race completed. Yeah, like I said, so a lot of these races haven't been taking me very long to complete. So I'll probably end up with at least some time to spare. I don't know what I'll be doing with the remaining amount of time. I might just talk to you guys. I might play some of the championship races. I don't know. Or I guess I could show some of the boss characters, because right now I'm only showing one character, Sakura, and you're only really seeing some of the normal characters racing with me most of the time, except for boss races. But yeah, I guess I can show you some of the other watchable characters. But as you can see at the garage over there, our next boss character is going to be Komodo Joe. Now, strangely, he doesn't pair with Mo. Mo's supposed to be his Aku, what?
To access this boss garage.
Get out. I don't think. But yeah, Komodo Joe does appear with his brother strangely in this game. Don't know why. He just doesn't show up, but whatever. So anyways, this next course is going to be Dragon Mines. This is Komodo Joe's course. So, and once again, this is another rather tricky course. So I might actually have a few issues with racing with Komodo Joe, but I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens when we get there. Like I do know if you go too far deep in that water over there, you sometimes might end up being reset at the course. I do remember as a kid I tried to get on the minecart text just to see where it goes. It doesn't really go anywhere, to be honest. So don't try it. Don't try the minecart. No, because that's why you'll get flattened by the minecart. So gotta. Sorry if I'm not talking my time. Just sorry if I'm being first this because it'll save some time. Alright, so still in first. Gotta focus. I'm not going to take that from Cortex. And we won! Yeah. A lot of these courses have only been taking 2 minutes, so yeah, I'll probably have quite a bit of extra time when I'm finished.
Congratulations.
Alright, 2 trophies left in this area. We got this. Alright. You're racing, and of course this is polar track. Yeah, like I said, I like how everyone has their own track. That's a scary polar thing. Did Tiny and Cortex just slam into each other? As you can see, sometimes some rather oddities happen when I'm playing. Well, I fell. Yeah, you gotta be careful on this track. Gotta make sure you don't miss the icebergs. Here we go. Also, shortcut. Thank you, Aku, for actually getting me there. I mean, like, Aku, you just come to me when I'm actually racing. Please do not do them tutorials, because I don't need it. I don't need it. I just don't need it. But one thing I do like about some of the later Crash games is I do like how you get a lot more different characters in the race games, because Oxide hasn't actually appeared before or in the series. He's a completely new character for this particular game, which I think is really cool, you know. And Oxide does become basically one of the other normal Crash games that you can usually see. Also, I just got ran over by an otter. Rare. I wonder if my cat, just like in my previous stream, is going to be coming in with me. Because I do know my cat actually does like it whenever I play video games and he watches. Yeah, I know it's kind of strange for me to say that, but my cat does rather enjoy me playing games like this. And I don't blame him. My cat's basically my emotional support. But I don't know, like, my cat hasn't actually shown up at my door yet, or like that. Whoops. Don't want to mess up now. I don't want to mess up now, right on the last lap. Alright, come on. Darn it! Oh my gosh, I might actually have to restart this map or try again. The shortcut! Yeah! There we go, now that's how you get it done. Yeah, that's how you get it done. You gotta take the shortcut. And we won! Yeah, this course was a bit longer than the others, but we did it. Alright, I believe we have one more course left before we challenge Komodo Joe. So,
congratulations, you win
let's
a trophy.
get it. Alright, didn't realize I could actually skip that, but I think I'll probably start doing that now because it's just a little bit easier and less waiting. So, but final course in this one is actually not snow themed. I mean, I guess Dragon Mines wasn't snow themed either, but Final course is Tiny Arena, Tiny's course. This course definitely reminds me a lot of Wario from Mario Kart 64. And this one's just as fun, I think. By the way, good music. I don't really like it. I mean, like in this course in particular, you could get a lot of good jumping. I believe there's even, if you're good enough at the game, there's probably even sections of that wall where you can skip and get to different areas of the course. I mean, like I just love it whenever I see people playing racing games where they can find glitches just like that. It's just amazing how there are people that really like this game more than me to actually end up playing something. Speaking of which, when I do get to show off this glitch later, you'll probably be scratching your head thinking, how in the world do people find things like this? Sometimes it's just crazy what people are able to find. But yeah, this is another one of those courses that actually does take a little bit, because it's a big course. And I'm actually not doing too well, but hopefully that'll change soon. Because I'm number one. I'm number one. Not number two, not number three, but number one. Get out of the way, Polar. There we go. Oh, what did I get hit by? Oh well. So, I guess one of the other things I can say about this game is that, in ways I think that whole character roster is definitely better than other games from this time, because you got, in total you actually got 15 characters in the game, and that you can play and race as. Granted, you can only play as 8 of them in the actual adventure mode, but the other 7 you can actually freely play. And of course, the 15 is not counting Oxide, which is only unlockable via cheat, so I don't really count him. But I mean, technically he is a character just not playable by normal means. So, and I find it really strange that they never made Oxide playable, just simply because the only way to play with him is cheat. I'm like, in some games, and there are some things like that in some games, like, I remember with Super Smash Bros. Melee, you can't actually play as Giga Bowser. It was a special boss fights. Although Giga Bowser was playable and blah, but that's besides the point. But, one of the reasons I did want to stream this is because of the whole Crash Insane trilogy and how it was released to PlayStation 4, and there's apparently some rumors that Crash CTR for PlayStation 4 will be coming out, and hey, to be honest, I'll be all over that. Because I'll love to play an HD remastered, and as I just really find it to be really fun. I've been like, especially since Mario Kart's still been going on, and I'd love to have another sort of competitor to it.
So, you've beaten all the other racers on these tracks. Well, now you'll see.
see why I'm the most feared driver on the circuit. I'll earn the right to face Oxide by crushing you into break dust. Let's race.
So yeah, next up is Komodo Joe, and he talks a lot like but so let's beat Komodo Joe. I think we could do this. Just gotta keep focused. I mean, I was able to beat Ripper Roo and Pappu easily, and I even down myself with Pappu, so I think I can. I think I can do it. So let's crush. And once again, I'm probably going to have to stay focused on this map. And Komodo Joe throws TNT boxes, but he doesn't simply lay them, he throws them. Shoot. Already I'm missing them. And I haven't been getting that many good drops, I've just been getting the TNT crates. Oh yeah, and he also throws the nitro. But yeah, getting those TNT crates does not help me. The bombs do help me a little bit more, but I had to be sure that I actually aim at Komodo Joe and not completely mess up. Yeah, this once again, he could be a bit quicker than the other ones. Right. Go. Missile. Okay. Alright. Shoot. Almost has the lead right there. Oh. Did he actually get hit by the minecart? Huh. Alright, I'm not complaining. I mean, like, that makes things a little bit easier for me, at least. I'm not moving this time. I am not slowing down. I mean, like, boom. Yeah, I might actually do this. Never. I gotta win. I gotta win this race. All right. We're gonna do this. Going to do this. I mean, this is how you get it done. But we did it. Whew. That was a little tricky, but hey, we did it. I knew I could. Can I say Brianna, please? Okay, Brianna, please. Yeah, we beat Komodo Joe. I'm sorry, Komodo Joe. It's making me cry, but we're the fastest race.
You're not so slow after all. Surprised me you did. Here's a key for the win. Still, I think you're not fast enough to outrace Oxide. We're going to lose our planet, and it will all be your fault.
Oh, okay, if you want me to lose so bad, I guess I will. I mean, like, if you're going to dump, I don't know why I even bother. But anyways, now Komodo Joe's defeated. We can move on to the final area. And once again, we have two races open, but I actually really like the design of this last area. It's kind of like a castle design. It's pretty cool. Actually, I got Cortex's airship up there too. And the racer this area is Pinstripe. Once again, pretty cool guy, I guess. I especially like the spiral staircase. But anyway, so gonna be doing Cortex's castle. And once again, you can even see in the stained glass windows those engine, Cortex, Single Dial, and Pine Tiger. Pretty cool. like I said, I really like designing that area. I do also apologize for not really reading comments. Like I said, I am using a full screen right now, so it's a little bit hard just for me to read them. So that's why I got the stream up on my phone, so I can basically read whatever comments get posted up there. I mean, hey, I mean, like, if it works, it works. And big jump! Woo! Whee! In the means of Crash Bandicoot games, I guess maybe one that I might be able to stream would be like Crash Twinsanity, because I actually really do like Crash Twinsanity. I guess you could say I'm in a group that actually really enjoys that game. Well, for a little bit I didn't really like it that much, but later on I kind of learned to like it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I have played some of the later Crash games. Some of them weren't that great, but other ones weren't too bad. At least I didn't think they were too bad. Whee! That's how you get it done. You get. What was I even? Yeah, I don't know what I was applying. Don't.
Out of my way! I need to watch beauty cars! This is mine!
No. Alright. I gotta get first place fast, otherwise this is gonna have to be the first redo on that. Yeah, I actually haven't had to redo a course so far, which is good. Like I said, it means I get a little bit more time to do other stuff. Whoosh! No! No. Ah, darn. Second. Yeah, unfortunately we had to retry this one. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't get first, you gotta redo it. Because, you know, gotta be first. No steps. No. Darn it. I have a feeling that I might end up spending a lot of time on this course just to complete it. I mean, like, this course is probably a more difficult one. I mean, like, in general, the layer courses are going to be harder, but yeah, this is one of the more trickier ones. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be one of those courses where I might end up having to focus racing more than talking, but yeah, I mean, like sometimes I just gotta do that. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do to win the race.
Coming through.
Wow! Whoosh! turn it. I guess another thing I can talk about is some more of the unused beta stuff, because Oxide actually does have a few different unused lines that are only can be found in like searching up the game's files. But yeah, it actually does have a few interesting and funny lines. But apparently, there was supposed to be throughout the course of adventure mode. But one of his lines was about Mars, and apparently there was originally life on Mars, but he ended up destroying it because they lost him. So, anyways, it kind of shows you what kind of stakes are here. We gotta save Earth. We gotta save Earth from Oxide, because otherwise he's going to turn part, or make us like Mars. It's one or the other. Alright, doing a little bit better than last time, so hopefully I can get this.
There you go.
Alright, I gotta beat Cortex. Also, by the way, since I already mentioned it, this is Cortex's track. I think that kind of goes without saying. Darn it! I hope that... do I have to restart again? Yeah, something told me this was going to be one of those courses where I just have issues with. Oh well, at least we have plenty of time. So it's not a big deal if I mess up a little bit. I mean, like, I'm not perfect. I think we've already well established that throughout this entire stream. I'm not perfect. I've already made many mistakes. Yeah, I better just stop talking and just focus on racing. Otherwise, I don't want to redo this track a 4th time. But hey, 3rd time's usually the charm. Sweating here. Like, oh, I don't want to do this again.
There you go.
Yeah, and I can't imagine trying to beat this track on some of the later difficulties, because this is definitely one of the harder track. Definitely. You just keep going. Oh, come on. I mean, I was going to get that. Darn it. Ugh. We still got one more lap to go. Come on, I gotta do this.
I need to watch beauty cars.
Okay, come on. Gotta get this. Good.
Here you go.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, first place, near the end. Come on, let's be good. Okay. Whoa. And we did it, finally. That only track I actually have restarted so far. But hey, we did it. We did it. Alright, so and we got 3 more to go, but I don't remember the other 3 being as hard as this one, so hopefully that means that we won't have any mistakes like this, but
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
alright, so come on now.
To access this track, you must.
But yeah, I only got one course open at the moment, so let's go and play it. Just gotta find where it is. Oh, down there. Yeah, the layout's a bit confusing here. Okay, there it is. Engine land. Once again, this is Engine's course of you. I'm just saying the opposite. It's Engine's course next, so. Just got 3 more races, boss race with Pinstripe, and finally the race with Oxide, and then we've completed any percent run of this. But if you want to get to true ending, truly beat Oxide, you gotta do everything. Why? Because Oxide's a sore loser then. And of course, Oxide is definitely going to be part of this race yet, so you'll see. You'll also get the chance to see Oxide's course, as his course is actually the last one that you unlock the flight. Hey, so you'll actually get to see how complicated his course is. It is a very complicated course, and not to mention, there's a lot of boosts. I do also remember that I do also remember that there is a shortcut for Oxide's course, but I'm definitely not skilled enough to pull it off. But anyways, so I definitely did not have a good start on this course so far, but however that can change. I can do better. I just want. There we go. Back in seconds. But once again, you gotta get first. Great.
There you go.
There you go. Waku waku. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're playing as one of the evil characters, you'll get Uka Uka instead of Aku Aku. In both the adventure modes and as a pickup too, so I kinda like that nice little attention to detail. But of course, you know, it makes sense after all. Why would Aku Aku? I mean, like, granted, they're both groups are working together just to beat Oxide and all, but yeah, it's one of the unlikely cases of foes working together with the good guys. I always like pair-ups like that. Go.
Take that.
Going. Whoosh. And there we go. That's how you get it. Just got 2 left. 2 left and it's all done. Let's take a look at the comments if there's any new ones. Mr. Crash Bandicoot says hello. That's fine.
Congratulations.
Two left.
Win a trophy.
Two left. Next up we got Hot Air Skyway. This is actually Pinstripe's course, despite it being Cortex's airship, but whatever. So yeah, we'll be racing on this course when we race off against Pinstripe. Alright, I guess it is Pinstripe's actually. Oh. Oh no. Ah, no, notification. I guess I'm just going to have to... There. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to have to ignore the computer notifications that pop up, because otherwise it'll screw up the entire stream, and I know you guys don't. At least I hope. There we go. Now, another thing about playing on the emulator, as I mentioned, I am playing on the emulator. One thing that you might have noticed or have picked up on as the stream went on is how like different textures kind of morph, if you will. Like if you look at the icons on the left of the different racers and what places they're on, you'll kind of notice that they kind of morph a little bit. And once again, that is completely on the emulator. The actual game does not do that. But yeah, it's kind of strange that it does it. It just kind of like morphs it down a little bit. It's only really noticeable if you actually look at it when I'm racing. But otherwise, you usually don't really pay that much attention to it. In fact, I've usually ignored it. The 3D models are the only thing that's really morphed. But yeah. It's strange that it does it. Although I've heard that there are a few PlayStation games that run on the actual system that do still morph. What happened? Did Coco just... Yeah, I think Coco just hit the engine and stopped. Oh, a little bit odd. Go, last lap. Oh yeah, if you drift for too long, you'll actually spin out, so make sure you enter drift, or otherwise that ends up happening. And I'm not doing too well, but got Aku.
Too bad.
There we go. First place. Darn it. That might have just screwed me. Come on, I gotta get the good. I did not get something good. TNT. I mean, yeah. Going to have to restart. It was this TNT, they're not very helpful. Oh well. Like I said, we have plenty of time, so it's fine if I restart on some of these last few courses. No use with the application. Just go away from my here. I'm sorry, I know you can't actually see it on the screen, but whenever I get a new email or anything like that, a notification appears right on my computer and it just stays there for like 10 seconds before it goes away. And I'm really tempted to click the X button, but if I do that, the stream would be all messed up. Once again, unfortunately, it's nothing I can do. Alright. Oops. Aku, help me. Here, guys, I just gotta focus on this race. I don't want to do another retry in a sub. So that's why I've been sometimes keep it quiet, just so I can focus on the race. Because sometimes whenever I do talk and then race, I end up making a mistake. So I don't want. Alright. And like I said, these layer courses, they do definitely get really hard. Because as you might have noticed before in the earlier courses, I was really dominating some of those races, but courses like this one, I do definitely have more issues. Made that shortcut. Usually I don't chance it because I don't make it, but I actually made it that time. Alright, this gotta be engine here. This gotta be engine. Come on, give me something good. That's not something good. Oh my gosh, he's way far ahead. Oh no, he's not that one. Just looking at me, man. Okay, okay. Get me to first. Drop it. Come on. Yes. Phew. We actually did it. Alright. One more to go before we race Pinstripe, and then after we beat Pinstripe, then it's final showdown with Oxide. Hell no, I don't speak Spanish, I'm sorry. I can't read your comment, dude.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Alright, just gotta come down here and do the final race, which is going to be Oxide Station, which is Oxide's track, essentially. Alright, final race here. Let's see how it goes. And like I said, you'll just see how complicated Oxide's track really is. So you gotta be really good. Already got Aku out there. But you get a lot of boost panels on this map. map alone, so you gotta use them effectively in order to beat Oxide. Not to mention, like the other bosses that you've seen so far, Oxide will throw a lot of things down, but you gotta really be careful dodging that. Engine? Really, Engine? Did you have to take me out at the same time? Whoa. Alright, in second. Nice. Go. Whoosh. Yeah. Even though this course is hard to beat, it's still a lot of fun just going through all the boost panels and stuff. Just because you just go so fast. And I love to go. Like Zane. Here we go. Jump. Whoosh. Whoosh. That was so much fun. Alright. Here the end. And we did. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, but it gets worse when you actually do race Oxide. I don't think that. Sorry. So it's time to fight Pinstripe.
Wow, you call that racing? Forget about it. If you's gonna face Oxide, you's gonna have to get past me first. I'm the state champion here, and I'm gonna save the world. For a sizable fee, of course.
Pinstripe, love your accent. Love your accent. First. Alright, so time to race Pinstripe. Once again, I don't remember his race being that hard at all. But Oxide, yeah, he's gonna be hard. So if I end up having to restart for Oxide, I won't feel that bad.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Whoosh.
Watch your back.
Oh, shoot. Wow, I was actually first place in the first half of my half, which is actually pretty impressive because that usually doesn't happen whenever you race a boss. It was all because I got a lucky TNT on it. Oh well, he's in front now, and I gotta dodge those bombs. Once again, missiles are probably the most useful pickup on these boss races, just because you can usually aim at them and fire away.
Yeah, right.
This is part of the...
Watch your back.
I do hope I actually... Which is why I do hope that on the final lap here I'll get some missiles, which would be very good for actually getting pinstripe here.
Say good night.
Shoot.
You're mine.
There we go. Alright. Okay, last lap. This is where we're really at.
Have some of this.
Chill. I might actually be kind of this fun. And there goes the go.
You're mine.
If you find something particularly funny, pinstripe, you're laughing. Alright, so... Jump! Alright, just gotta get just one last part. I don't know, pinstripe might overtake me. I hope not. Come on. I actually hit that wow. But we did it. We beat pinstripe. We've got one race left. Final showdown with Oxide. We're going to be seeing him here soon. But yeah, I'm happy this has been going a little bit. This has been going smoother than I thought. Yeah, sure, I had to restart a few times, but so far not too bad. But Oxide might be the one where it does get bad. Anyways, let's see what he has to say.
So, yous beat me fair and square. I doubt you'll be as lucky with Oxide. Here's a key for your troubles. Oh, brother.
Love how you always dice.
Well, the little terror vermin has finally collected all the trophies to become world champion. What took you so long? Now we prove who the fastest driver really is.
Alright. Time to see who's the real fast. Me against Oxide. I don't know, Oxide might win a few times. but we'll see. We will see who is. Oh no, my cat wants to come in. I'll probably let him in here in a second. Also, here he is. Yeah, Oxide cheats. He gets a head start because, of course, he does.
Try again.
And he just throws so much stuff at you. In fact, I'm surprised I haven't been hit by any of them. Nitros, TNTs, bombs, he throws whatever you could think of. Just to stop you. So, a lot of people do actually retry sometimes midway in the course if you lose that badly against him, which I might end up having to do just to save on time. But yeah, he is up. What? Sorry, I'm talking to my cat. What do you want, Nikki? I'm trying to race Oxide. Can't you do that, Nikki? Whoosh. Yeah, I don't get any pickups. There we go. Oh, Hexy got him. Whoosh. Oh shoot, I'm actually first. But we still got 2 more laps to go. But trust me, Oxide is not going to be taking this complete play. What? Nikki, I'm busy! Nikki. Okay, Nikki. Sorry I had to deal with my cat. What, Nikki? You wanna come up and watch me play the last course? I knew you do. Okay. Yeah, I gotcha, Nikki. Okay. Let's go, Nikki. I'm sure with your help, I'll be able to win. I don't even know what that is on top. But I am not that slow, right? Nikki. I gotta do this. I gotta do this for my cat. We gotta win, Nikki.
Say goodbye.
Why did the road just disappear? Okay, I'll just blame that to be in the way, but we actually did shoot Oxide then. But as you can see, the missiles are definitely not as effective on Oxide as the other drivers, because he just simply spins out a little bit and continues on his merry way. Oh, jeez. Oh, I keep getting into these potions. Like I said, Oxide is definitely not playing. He's throwing so many potions. Because she would. Okay, we're out of them now. I just gotta keep this lead up for this final lap. Nikki, don't leave me. I'm trying to win for you, Nikki. Oh wow. Oh! Is Oxide actually hitting his own drop? I think he is. He's screwing up. I may actually do this because of Oxide just simply hitting into his stuff. Yeah, he is. He is hitting into his own stuff. I actually win. Yeah, I'm gonna win. I did it! I defeated Oxide! We saved the Earth! We won! Yes, Nikki, we won. We won. You did it. You did it, Nikki. We did it. We did it, Nikki. We won. What a nice victory. Sorry, Oxide. Guess you've been defeated. Now let's see what Oxide has to say. Unfortunately, this is not the true ending just because I had to get all the relics and stuff, but since time does not allow, if we do a second stream, I might end up getting all that stuff, but...
I can't believe you beat me! I never lose! How embarrassing! I'll be the laughing stock of all Gasboxia! Fine! Your miserable planet stays gushy and green! At least you still haven't gathered all my time relics! Until you've collected all of those and raced me again, you'll never be able to claim you are the fastest. This won't be the last time you'll face nitrous oxide. We will meet again.
I don't know about that. We might not, because I might not stream this again, but I don't know. If you guys want to see this again, I'll be willing to do it, but now we at least get to enjoy the credits. We did, Nikki. And once again, the letters are kind of jiggling. I don't know if it does that in here, but I don't think it does, but once again, maybe later. But don't go away yet, because we still got one more thing that we're going to be doing. We're going to be showing off a pretty crazy glitch after this. So please stick around, because we got a real crazy glitch. And we got a real nice cat too. Don't you guys like my cat? He's a nice kitty. Really is. And a nice pleasant kid. Oh, one off. Okay. Wow. Love you. Hey, I guess I'll open the door for me. And like I said, I did it for you. Yeah, I did it all for you. I think he didn't want to be longer in here than you need. Alright. Credits are almost over. And after that we can get started with the glitch and then we'll end things off. And by the way, that effect is actually in the game. And usually I blame stuff on the emulator, like the letter scheduling and stuff, but no. That is actually what the game is supposed to do. Just go ahead, print now, so. so that we once again we have enough time to do this glitch because stream is supposed to be over in about 6 minutes. So one thing we gotta do right before we do this glitch is we gotta save and quit. You'll see what this does later. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, hey, Nikki. Wait. So, what I'm about to do may seem a bit far-fetched, if you will, but trust me on this. This lull leads into a pretty crazy glitch, I have to say. Anyway, so what you want to do is you want to go to battle mode, 2 players. I actually do have the keyboard set up so that I can play as 2 players, and since for this example we want to play as one, let's just say we want to play as one boss characters for adventure mode. So, let's play as Ripper Roo. And then we just select any characters out of default Cortex. So, we're going to be playing on Rocky Road. And we're going to adjust the options. Now, once again, this may seem rather far-fetched, but we want to put Ripper Roo in red team and Cortex on yellow. We want to do life limit mode, 3 minutes to their lives on default, and we're going to disable all the power-up except for the potion. And just start the battle. And once again, we just wait for it to load, and playing as Cortex now. We go into this box, and basically we have Cortex, well, kill himself. Like I said, it does seem a bit far-fetched at the moment, but...
Oh, my head.
And... yeah, Cortex might have killed himself and all, but... as you can see, apparently Ripper Roo's in 4th and Cortex is in 2nd, which doesn't make any sense, but... and if you look at the standings, apparently Cortex won first once and 2nd place twice, when Ripper Roo hasn't won anything. So, go ahead and press retry after this. Once again, bear with me here. Because already the game, I guess you could say, is a little bit confused with what's going on. Because the game doesn't necessarily expect you to do this, to where you just literally kill yourself. And once again, I have no clue how people found out about this, but once again, alright. So, once again, now we're going to have to go to change setup. Once again, and change nothing to the setup and just start the map, and then you'll see what happens afterwards, because trust me, it's surprising. So instead of going into battle mode, we're now in adventure mode, playing as Ripper Roo. Now how about that? Yeah, I gotta say, it is right on that this actually does work, but... oh yeah, by the way, if you do go to the save screen, it will still think I'm playing as Pappu, even though obviously I'm not, I'm playing as Ripper Roo. So, you can't actually save it and play adventure mode as the boss, you just simply can't do that, unfortunately. But, if you do this on a brand new save, you'll actually spawn in the same area, and this first door will actually disappear so you can actually get into the first area. But if you go into the first area, turn back, and then that's when the game will actually freeze. In fact, because the game is very confused right now, certain tracks will freeze the game. But we're going to be going to one that does not, which is Roost Tubes over here. Roost Tubes is one of the few tracks that's not, and we're going to do a run. Oh, hey, Uka.
The lowest time you can by racing.
Yeah, shut up, Uka. Yeah, once again, because Ripper is considered to be an evil character, you get to see Uka instead of back. But as you can, well, this is normal for a relic race, but as you can see, we're playing as Ripper Roo, but there are certain things that you probably notice are a little bit off, like the random 3 up there. And if I was playing a normal race, I'll be able to show it a little bit better, but basically, like I said, the game is very confused with what's going on. It thinks, it doesn't know if we're still in battle mode or if we're in adventure mode. No, it's really weird that this does happen, but hey, that goes into the whole computer program and stuff like that. I personally couldn't tell you why this does happen, but it's still really cool that it does. So essentially, we're in adventure mode as a boss character. It's just that we're not supposed to do that, but I'm doing it because that's all it's cool. Yeah, this is also the time trial mode, if you didn't know. So, basically you just have to hit these time crates to do stop time for a little bit, and you gotta finish as fast as possible. It's pretty simple. Those crates at the top are always hard to get, but you also do get a time bonus if you actually do hit all the crates in the map. I'm not doing that great, but whatever. It's just to demonstrate this glitch. But it'll get even stranger once I complete this race, as you won't get the normal menu options that you usually do after you play the race. And just shy of South Park, but still. In my high score. Oh, so I guess I didn't get those menu options, but yeah, essentially you can actually play as some of the regular maps as a boss character. I guess to end this off, I guess I could freeze the game. I mean, like that. I think that would be a bit. Okay. So we're going to go to Crash Cove. This area does actually freeze the game, I believe. Okay.
Collect the letter C.
Might want to turn down the volume. Oh, red screen. Yep, the game crashed. Crashed. Get it? Crash. Okay, enough of that. So let's just quit it right now. So, I guess that means this is the end of the stream now. So thank you all for watching. I'm really glad some of you stuck with me. I had a lot of fun playing this game, and I'm glad you can all tune into it. So anyways, I guess I'm going to end this off. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys watch my next stream. Thank you. And just gonna stop recording.